Griselda. Welcome to my sewing room. Today I just want us to talk about how to choose the correct size sewing needle. When you do the sewing, remember you need to know which size for which fabric that you need to use. I understand I'm talking to the sewing beginner here. When you get to the shop, you want to buy the sewing needle, maybe sometimes you don't understand which size should I use for this fabric, or maybe you'll ask and then they tell you, but you need to understand the correct size for the certain fabrics that you need to use. Let me first explain. When we talk about sizes, usually you'll find it with these numbers. This one is 100/16. What does that mean? This one is a combination of the European size and American. So when we say 100, it's European. /16, 16 is American. So when you buy the size neatly, you see those numbers, that's what it means. But then choosing the correct size for the correct fabric, how do we do that? I will talk about the other sizes, the other type of needles that we can use, the universal, the ballpoint. The ballpoint is one I usually use when I do my waterproof fabric, because when it pokes, it doesn't make that hole, it closes again. But I will talk about that on the other video. For now, I want to talk to the sewing beginners, so to understand the basic size needles that you need to choose for your sewing machine. Now, I gave example with 100/16. Let me show you. I've got different kinds which I brought with me here. For example, there's this one. So now when we say 80/11, that means that 80 is European / it's American. You just need to understand it. But then now we understand this European and American, but now we need to know which size can I use for the certain fabric. Now it works according to the type of fabrics. We've got light fabric, medium fabrics, heavy fabrics, and very heavy fabrics. So meaning when you are let me give an example with the light fabric. That's where we talk about chiffon, organza, silk, those very thin light fabric. So those ones you go for lighter, for the smaller size of the machine. Let's say for example this one, it's 70/9. Some other ones will say 70/10. So this one, you can use it for the light fabrics. When you want to buy the fabrics, this one is for the light fabric. Then for the medium fabric, that's where we talk about cotton, linen, those fabrics which are not very heavy, but are not very light as well. Those ones we call them light, medium size that we need to use. And then for the medium size, we've got 80/12 or 80/11, 90/14. So these ones, we can use them for the medium size of your fabric. I hope I'm not confusing you. I spoke about light fabric, which you can use, meaning the smaller number on the needle. We use it for the light fabric. Then 80, 90/14, 80/12 or over 11, it's for the medium fabric. Now let's talk about heavy fabric. Heavy fabric, we refer to canvas, and there are many kinds of heavy fabrics which they have more weight. This is the weight when I say heavy fabric. Then for that one, you can go for 100/16. 100/16, this one is for the heavy fabric. And now we have the very or extra heavy weight fabric, which you can give example maybe with denim, leather, and all these other ones. Then you can go for 110/18. Remember, the fabric I'm mentioning just the examples, but we've got many fabrics under the weight, medium, heavy, and very heavy. So for now, what I want you to understand as a sewing beginner is just to understand that the bigger number is for the heavy fabric, then the smaller number for the lightweight fabric. I guess that makes sense. So it will be easy for you to buy the correct size, or to keep the correct size, or to use the correct size on your sewing machine. I'll show you how to change the needle as well. On one of the machines, I spoke about the industrial needle and the one for the domestic machine. They don't look the same. The other one is round, the other one is flat on the other side. Watch that video, you'll understand how to change the sewing needle and how to know which one is for the domestic machine, which one is for the industrial machine. For now, I just want you to understand how or when do you need to change your sewing needle. You don't have to wait for it to be broken, because remember, using the wrong size can cause the machine to skip or to damage the fabric or the stitches or to cut the thread. So there are many things that can happen when you use the wrong size. Sometimes you think your machine is broken. So another thing you need to check when your machine is doing the messy stitches, the one that you don't like, remember to check your needle. Another thing to consider to change your fabric as well, it's when it starts making the damage on the fabric, poking those holes. Usually the tip, the one that comes and poke the stitch your fabric, if that needle is damaged, it won't sew very well. You'll see from the fabric that now the fabric is pulling those threads and it's causing the damage for the fabric. So yes, you don't have to wait for the needle to be broken so you can replace it. Actually, if you see you have used it for long, or you can see the stitch are not neat and all that, the other thing you can try to do is to replace your sewing needle. I hope you get that today, because my main thing today, let me just repeat that, is to understand the right size you need to use for the fabric. We've got lightweight fabric, medium weight fabric, heavy fabrics, and very heavy fabrics, meaning the smaller number of the needle work for the lightweight according to the sizes, as I said. That's all for me for today. I hope now you understand how to select or how to choose the sewing needle for your project.